Yeah, my people, back with another video. Thought I'd quickly show you my new place, or should I say my new room. This is the new room that I moved into. So this is my little workstation. Got the book that I'm reading at the moment. Currently it is Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. Got my journal here because I like to journal every morning after meditation. I've got my affirmations, my to-do list, and my identity. Also have my little section where I have all my books, and I was thinking of getting a chair where I can just sit down and have my little reading section. Here's my bed, here's a window, here's my bathroom, and that is pretty much it. It's not a massive room or a massive space at all. However, it's a little place that I can call mine, you know, until I build myself up financially. And yeah, man, once the money comes in, then we can get an apartment. I potentially could have got an apartment. I could have stretched it out. I know people might think, why are you in a room when you could have just got yourself a flat? But financially, you know, I had to make a trade-off. And I realized, especially with me building my online business, it just makes sense financially to save as much. So the trade-off at the moment is space, where I'm obviously in this room, compared to if I had like my own place. However, that's the trade-off. In life, you've got to make trade-offs in a sense where if you want to be fit and healthy, the trade-off is cutting off snacks. The trade-off is having to exercise when you don't want to. So you're always trading off something, right? So this is just one of those trade-offs, and I'm alright with it, to be fair. But yeah, man, this is the little section that I'm in. But yeah, man, not much of an update. Still, obviously, as you know, I've ordered not the samples. I've ordered the stock now, so I just gotta wait. In the meantime, I'm just building everything, all the systems in place. So I'm just making sure that what do you call it? That the website's running properly, that I've got the branding on point, that I've, you know, kind of broke down exactly my offer and my positioning in the market. I've explained, I've done enough market research against my competitors as well, and just my industry, to understand the sophistication level and what awareness stages I'll be targeting, to understand how to enter the market. So yeah, just kind of familiarizing myself with everything. It's been super interesting. I've been fully, as I've explained in other videos, I keep educating myself with like more marketing material. It's been cool. There's a book I'm reading at the moment. It's called Breaking what's it called again? Breaking Advertisement by Eugene Schwartz, I think that's his name. Super interesting. Like, it really breaks down everything about the sophistication levels, the awareness stages, the different ways of doing copy. It like goes really deep, and it's super interesting. It's a big book. The book itself is like over 100 quid, but a guy online, he leaked the PDF version for free. So if anyone does want the book, let me know, and I'll link it in the description. But the book, it's got bare gems. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been reading at the moment when it comes to marketing. But yeah, I just want to keep like reading books of like the old school marketers, you know, the ones like really were like the pioneers of like direct response marketing. So yeah, it'd be cool to keep reading up on that. But besides that, I've been rambling on. I don't really have much really to say, man. Just working, trying to save some money, trying to make the most out of all the time I have. As I explained in the last video, once the products are ready, I'll get a few sent to some creators to start getting some content made, and obviously have some with me, so I can obviously go to potentially like a photography studio to get some images. Yes, I know I can use AI. However, I've got no issue with allocating money to get professional photos. It is gonna differentiate me from everyone using kind of like generic AI photos and like actual real branded photos. As I explained already, the products will have some type of branding. I was able to get some branding on the actual product, so I'll be looking forward to present that with like photographies or like my own content. So yeah, I'm sure that will give me a bit more leverage compared against the all the like generic dropshippers that are just using AI content. Or not to say that they're not great, but you can kind of see they're super generic. Like a lot of the product photos, because AI, they're trying their best, but not all the product images look the same. So yeah, like all the product images, they look different, and it's like, I think for a customer, maybe I'm deep in it, but I'm sure if they're going through the product images, they're gonna be like, hold on, which product is it? Because this one's a bit chunkier, or this one's smaller, or this one seems to have this and this doesn't. Like they're not really gonna know exactly what they're getting, or if anything, they might expect this and get this. But obviously, I get it. Most dropshippers don't really care about that. But as I explained before, I'm trying to take this as serious as I can, in the sense where I want to put value first. Instead of just thinking about making money, I want to make sure that the customer experience is great, that I do have a good product. Of course, like, we'll only know once we get some sales and we'll get some feedback from the customers, but that's all part of the process, right? So yeah, pretty much, yeah, that's just what's going on. No other update really, man. Just working. And just trying to build myself up, carry on, just educating myself and meditating and reading, and just, spending more time by myself to like see what's happening inside, so it's been really good. And now I'm happy that I've kind of created this little space where I can do my morning routine, where I can wake up in the morning, I can meditate, I can journal, I can read, I can reflect, I can do some work if it's, any work that I need to do. And I've just, like I said, these little things are like little cues. I've got my identity on the board, my affirmations, my to-do list. I've got obviously all my books and stuff. These are just small cues that are triggering this new identity that I'm creating. So yeah, it's really helpful. When I wake up in the morning, this is the first thing I see. So it is really like, to get me, it's getting through there. And I feel better every single day. The reason I'm not speaking too loud is obviously there's other people that live in other rooms, so I don't want to disturb them. But yeah, that's pretty much the update, you lot. But I don't know if I've missed anything, but I will catch you lot in the next one. Peace and love. Hope everyone's having a good weekend.